All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Attack of the B Team. And today, we're gonna start it off just in town, just doing some peeking around, just looking, scouting, checking things out. I saw that Pungence and Schism have begun work on their gun shop. Tons of guns by Schiz and Punge. I love it. So the town is like starting to come together. It's great. We're not gonna be working on mine today. But somebody did steal my donut. They did. They stole, I had a sign right here. Who took my dang donut? What in the world? What is all this? Did they? You know, I don't think I can trust people anymore. Someone's using my chest. This is my, oh look, Paul. I think Paul did this. He put a cocktail and a tiki torch in my hand. That's kind of handy. But he also has up here, oh, is there anything in these boxes? I forgot to check. This is all Paul's stuff here. But somebody, look at this, somebody's using freaking Better Storage Mod, and they've just been storing stuff in my chest here. This is my plot of land. Where does mine start and end? That's what I want to know. B Team Realty, I call on thee to be more specific about zoning laws in town. Please help me, because what happened to my green line over here? Like, what happened? Did Punch and Schiz knock it out? I don't even know. But up here, pretty cool. Whoa, frame drops. Up here we have Paul's PSJ's Build a Minion Balloon. So this is like a flying ship, and supposedly he can just do some necromancy on the go, which I think is really kind of cool. So look at this, he's got like all the parts in here. Well, I don't know if about all of them, but he's got quite a hefty sum of parts in here, and he just sort of builds them on the go, which I think is kind of cool. So anyways, I think the last thing I wanted to show you guys, because Paul's been hard at work at this, he's done a lot of really cool stuff. He's got palm trees up now and everything. Holy smokes. I wanted just to quickly check out B-Dub's tree thing and see if he's done any more work on the inside. And then we'll head back to the house and continue working on some stuff. It doesn't look like he's done anything here but clean things out. That's kind of cool. He is micro-blocking like a freaking champ. Unbelievable. All right, so we're gonna pop back over to my place, and I will see you guys there. All right, guys, so welcome back to the Tower of Evil, and we are in the Circle Magic room right now. I'm really excited because I'm on with Gliss, and Gliss sort of knows his way really well around Voxel Sniper, which is a mod that we have installed for certain things, mostly just for Gliss, because he's part of our build team or whatever, but that's neither here nor there right now. But anyways, what it was doing was it was causing an issue. If you guys remember correctly, I tried to do this last week, the Graveyard Mist here with the Brazier, and I couldn't right click with the gunpowder. Well, Gliss very kindly just de-offed me really fast, and it is going to work. We're gonna be working on a more permanent solution, at least on the server, but I'm very excited about this because I get to test this one out today, and I've been waiting patiently to do this. So we need gunpowder, quicklime, and glowstone dust. So let me come back up here. I need some quicklime, which is right here. We're going to need glowstone dust. I got some there, but I'm saving that. I know where there should be plenty. If we go down here, right? Let's get this stuff out of there. So I'd take one of these. Oh snap! All right, I'm hearing the demon. Okay, so now let me go upstairs. I think I need to get the lighter. Yes, the flint and steel. Perfect. All right, so this is gonna be cool. I'm not like 100% sure what this is going to look like, but I'm quite excited to just figure it out and find out. So here we go. Put that in there. Put that in there. I can right click with gunpowder now. Yeah. All right, so there we go. Put that there. Come on, there it goes. All right, whew. I was like, don't tell me that this is a problem now too. All right, we're gonna light this. And as you can see, it creates a lot of like crazy particles. It's sort of like, I'm assuming it's just gonna go. Like, well, it might have a duration, but it's hard to see in here. It's very hard to see in here, especially in like a combat situation, or if this was on permanently. Can you imagine like someone coming into this room and just being like, oh gosh, like just being really scared or something. I don't know, I think that'd be really cool. But I like it. This is actually really cool. I probably should have done this outside, because then I would have been able to see sort of how high it goes. I wonder, okay, so it sort of peeks to the floor there. And here you can't see anything. But this is sweet. Like, this is just a really cool effect that you can't get from anything else, and I like it. I wish there was more, honestly. I wish that there was like a lot more. But I think I'm gonna let that go, and we'll see if it stops. I don't know if it'll stop or if it's just gonna keep going. But anyways, that is something that I wanted to show you guys, and we'll probably, there's a lot of cool uses for this, just even for like the particles and stuff like that. Like, I could see, oh man, if we ever go to space, like in terms of like a role play or something, like setting it up to be authentic, you put one of these down below your rocket, right? So that when your rocket starts to like thrust and go to outer space, it looks like it's actually creating like a cloud or something like that. That would be really cool, like exhaust or whatever. That would be sweet. And you know what? Oh man, I'm getting ideas already. Like, this would be really cool. Where should I put this? Like, oh man, even in this room right here, it would be cool. I think I want to put one like constantly moving somewhere that is just just doing its thing like out in the open. I'll figure it out. We're gonna do that. I'll figure it out. Like, I'm honestly thinking like it would be, whoa. Wait a minute. If this goes outside of this wall, then that means it goes outside of the whole building. Oh man. This is really wide then. Okay. This is gonna be cool. This is going to be oh yeah. Yeah, I like this. This is sweet. Graveyard mist. Look at how cool this looks. It's everywhere. And it's like layered. It's got like a layer to it, which is really cool. So I could technically like multi-layer these. Oh, okay, we're gonna do that. I just got some ideas. Like, this would be a really cool prank. First and foremost, that would be a sick prank. I'm just saying. Also, it would just be really fun to have constantly going on here at the Witch Tower. Like, you want evil, I'll give you evil. Pick up the gunpowder. Oh, look at those skills. Yes. All right, give me another one of these. And we need, what was the other thing? Quicklime, I believe. Dude, guys, this is awesome. I'm very excited. Oh, also wanted to show you, really fast, the good news with the wormwood. Check it out. Wormwood, 113, and we got plenty of wormwood seeds. Things are working like a charm, and I forgot to mention this too, but we updated the pack again. The pack has now fully been updated. We have a ton of new stuff. Death is a new boss that I'm gonna have to fight at some point. He'll probably kill me. We've got items like Poppet Shelf Compass, Universal Antidote. There's this whole new Witch Hunter thing, which is crazy. It doesn't really make me all that nervous, but I think it's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna dive into that stuff too, because I love doing everything that's in the Witchery mod, so we'll probably be making some of this stuff very soon, and just checking out kind of like how it looks and stuff like that. And what else? Oh yeah, there's like these bolts here, because you have a Witch Hunter pistol crossbow and things like that. So we have updated a little bit more. The Witchery mod has been updated, which is really exciting. Tons of cool new stuff coming up that I'm just pumped about. So here's what we're gonna do. I want to test out some more with this Graveyard Mist. We have 2 braziers. This is not gonna be permanent. Aha, it ran out. Okay, there is a time limit on it. Gosh dang it. So prank wise, will probably have to be reserved, I would say, for when someone is home. I would definitely not want to like just leave that going and they'd be like, hey man, did you get my prank? And then they'd be like, what prank? Because by the time they log on, it won't be working anymore. But here's something I want to try out. I'm interested in trying out. I want to see, so, oh, where am I going? So, oh gosh, right here. So I want to take one brazier and I want to move it up a floor, okay? We're gonna put one right here, put stuff in like this, and we're gonna go up, okay? And I'm gonna put this one like right there, put that in there. I'm gonna put these two guys in as well. Now, we're gonna light it. So this is gonna be a multi-floor, okay? So there's that one and that one. Now, oh gosh, don't burn. Stop. All right, so this is pretty cool because it's got particles going. It looks like there's less because there's more. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe the game is having trouble rendering it. Not 100% sure, but we come outside and now we've got 2 floors worth of the graveyard mist. Would be very cool in a battle, would it not? I think would be awesome. It would be awesome even like up here. Would be really cool. Oh, now that's what I want to do. So today, guys, we're gonna be testing out graveyard mist. How exciting! No, seriously, this is kind of awesome. Let me just stock up, because I feel like I'm gonna be running this test a bunch of times. And look, we've got a ton of ingredients, which is perfect because I really need to start using this stuff in this chest. And if that means just testing things out like this, well, let's do it. Okay, so let me actually just get some gunpowder from down here because I think I've got plenty in this storage system. Yeah, we got tons. All right, so let's get 10. I'm probably not gonna use all 10, but I wanna do some tests today with the brazier and this specific conjuration, okay? So I'm weird, I get hooked on little things from time to time. And, oh no, I already had 10 gunpowder. What am I doing? What am I doing? All right, I get like hooked on little specific things, and I think like honestly, this is kind of my favorite one right now. So I will continue probably like off camera to probably make like I would say a handful of the braziers. Like that's, oh dang it, that's kind of what I want. I want to be able to have like a lot of these things because they're really nice, they're really handy, and they're going to have, there's like a lot of uses for them and whatnot. So I'm thinking, you know, the more I make, the better it'll be. And the problem is, I can do that, but it's like you gotta have the necromantic stones, and those aren't like, they're not expensive by any stretch of the imagination. It's just they do take a little while, so I've gotta kind of make some of those at some point. All right, so check this out, quick climb. All right, so now what I wanted to do is I wanted to test this. Okay, please don't light anything on fire. Thank you. So this is looking cool. Now we should have one still running on the bottom below us, right? Yeah. And yet we also have one running up top. Now this looks very, very cool. So I think my render distance is normal. Okay. I just like how this looks. Like, so I want more braziers, first of all, for all sorts of different things, but I also want more to, it's a smoking snake. I think it'd be really, really cool if I was ever in another battle here to just activate one of these on every floor in my tower. Now, what would that do? Well, it creates confusion. It creates additional confusion. If I'm flying as a bat into here, okay, you can see me very easily because you know where I am. But if I'm moving around, flying, whatever, this could be very useful. And it's also just really eerie and like, it's creepy looking. You know what I mean? Like, it's very creepy looking, and it sort of gives a further ambiance in the battle, or whatever. Like, that's just sort of how it feels. That's what I like about it. So that looks cool. Okay, so we've got that one. Now I wanted to run another one up inside there, and I think I've got an altar close enough because I think these use, I think they use altar power. So let me go ahead and cancel this guy right here. Okay, we're gonna go, nope, we're gonna go over here. Sorry if you don't like me testing out the graveyard mist. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I wasn't even planning on doing this today. I was planning on doing more stuff with the spectral stone, but honestly, I could do this stuff forever. This stuff is fun. All right, so let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just go ahead and do this, like this, and boom. All right, so now we're gonna go downstairs, and I want to check out what this looks like. Just sort of from, I'm just testing, you know what I mean? Like a 2-tower perspective. And then I might run another one even from inside my main tower. So this looks cool because these overlap. Look at that. They overlap right here. We've got the extension of this one coming out here. It looks like my tower, it just has bad gas. Like horrible, horrible gas. It doesn't. It's just evil and awesome. But look at this overlap. Very awesome. I love it. This is going to be of great use to me. I feel very strongly about that. Now I want to try one up here just to see what it looks like, and then we'll maybe do something else. I'll show you more stuff with the Banshee that I figured out that's really cool. But we'll probably save most of that for next time. And there's like a lot of work too that I need to even do off camera. You know what? This is gonna be risky. I'm not gonna do it up here. I'm not. In the off, this is fireproof wood right here, fireproof wood. This is not. In the off chance that I lit a fire up here and stuff decided to burn, I do not want to burn the actual wood down. That would be horrible and that would be tragic. And I just don't want to do that. So we will move on to what I wanted to do today was beef up the health of my Banshee. So let me go give the other brazier now that we've sort of tested and figured things out a bit. I know what's going on, which is cool. So that works. Once we get the permanent solution to the gunpowder thingy, that will work permanently, which I'm excited about. Now, I like the double braziers in here. They look pretty cool. I do like how those look. Now, one thing that I want to be careful of. We're gonna release the Banshee in here today, but I also kind of want to retrap it when I'm done. And this probably won't take too long. We need spectral dust, the spectral stone, and the bowline in order to do this. So the only thing we're gonna need is spectral dust, okay? And I'm running low at this point on that because I had to use some to make some graveyard dust. Now, one thing, I'm trying to think. One thing that concerns me, oh, you know what else I need? Is my necromantic stone. One thing that concerns me is the, this is why I saved this stone, by the way. One thing that concerns me is the fact that I only have one spectral stone right now, and I'm going to have to effectively, oh, we need the bowline too, gosh dang it. I'm going to have to effectively go back to the spirit world and get a bunch more spirits, subdued spirits and the like, because I need to make some more of these. I'm a master witch, and I need to get, you know what I'm saying? I need to get a bunch of spectral stones, fill them up with a bunch of good stuff, because when we get to the fetishes, we're gonna need a lot. I was taking a look at this and I realized, like, this one fetish right here, the voodoo protection, we need 3 spirits, we need 1 specter, 1 banshee, and 1 poltergeist. Now the poltergeist, you cannot summon a poltergeist, but there is a chance that it will show up when you're summoning specters or banshees. So they're invisible. They are totally invisible. You can't. They're more invisible than the specter. You can't see them, but you can use something called a brew of revealing and see them, which I will get to in a later episode. But today, we're we're gonna quickly release this this Banshee. Now this Banshee, because I've bound it to a spectral stone, is going to be, it's mine. It's mine. So if I right click, hold it, wait for that to be released, you'll see that this Banshee right here has little bubbles. And little bubbles, okay, apparently it doesn't like me. I thought that it was mine. I thought you were mine, all right? I thought you were mine. Come here, I think I can raise your health. Yeah, there we go. All right, check that out. I just raised its health. Now it's gonna still attack me for whatever reason, but I can control it, and I can control it with this necromantic stone. So to control it with the necromantic stone, I've showed you guys this before, but if I wanted to move over here, I'm gonna right click and make it move. I could right click on an object or a being and make it attack it. Now to rebind this to my stone, because I want to get this back inside my spectral stone, I'm going to put the spectral stone in the circle. I'm going to throw the bowline in, and I'm going to put the spectral dust in. And we need the Banshee inside the circle too, so come on over. And quit screaming at me, you jerk. Thanks. All right, let's light that. And there we go. So we get the bowline back right there, and check this out. Our Banshee is now back inside my spectral stone, where it can stop yelling at me and being a dang jerk. We've raised its health. The problem is that raising the health of a Banshee or a Spectre or something like that with the Graveyard Dust is expensive, man. I know I had a lot of the Spectral Dust. Graveyard Dust is, I'll show you. Bone Meal, easy. Mutandis, easy but sort of expensive. Spectral Dust, rare and expensive. I had been saving a lot, and now I'm using a lot, which is a problem. So I'm gonna have to find like a villager or something. Unfortunately, Apothecary Quintavious does not offer that trade, but I'm gonna have to try and find another apothecary that does. And I named him this. I named him that name. But anyways, that's a new for today's episode, guys. A lot of fun with the Graveyard Mist. Very, very, very exciting stuff. And eventually here, very soon, we'll get to work on some of these fetishes, but it is going to take quite a while. Like Sentinel, 3 spirits and 3 specters. I had trouble getting one of each. So that's gonna be a rough go. And the other thing about this whole thing is like Banshees are expensive. I gotta go make sure that all of my stuff in the spirit world is up to snuff. And I gotta get a lot of that stuff going because I gotta make brews of flowing spirits in order to get that, the condensed fear. So I gotta go back there. Where is that? Right here. Brew of flowing spirit. Finding wool of bat in the spirit world has been hard. It's been difficult. These don't grow super fast there. I'm good on pretty much everything else, I think. We should be good here, but it's like those 2 ingredients are kind of hard to make. But anyways, we'll do another episode in the spirit world soon because I know you guys like the spirit world and I really like the spirit world too. It's a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys again next time. Peace.